Dear students, today from the chapter Python Revision 2, we will be completing sorting techniques. In sorting techniques, we will see two techniques. First one is bubble sort and the second one is insertion sort. So first of all, let me tell you what a sorting is. Sorting in computer terms means arranging elements in a specific order that can be ascending or increasing or descending or decreasing order. There are multiple ways or techniques or algorithms that you can apply to sort a group of elements such as selection sort, insertion sort, bubble sort, heap sort, quick sort, etc. We shall cover bubble sort and insertion sort as recommended by syllabus. So the first one is bubble sort. The basic idea of bubble sort is to compare two adjoining values and exchange them if they are not in proper order. Here in this example, bubble sort process is explained. But here an array or a list is taken vertically. So here you can see there is an array holding the values elements 16, 12, 18, 13, 14 and 17. The basic fundamental of bubble sort is that we compare the two adjoining values. So here if you see that the first value is 16 and the second value is 12. So here we compare the first value with the second value, and if it is at the proper place, or if suppose we are doing it in a increasing way or in ascending order, so we want to see that each number is arranged in an ascending way. Here the first element 16 is greater than 12. So we need to swap here. After we swap, the second element 12 will come at the 0 index and 16 will come at the first index, and then 18, 13, 14 and 17. In the next step, it will see the second element with third element. So now the first element has swapped and it has become now 12 and 16 is at the first place. So now first element 16 is compared with 18. So there will not be any swapping because 18 is greater and 16 is smallest. So it is at the proper place. So the list becomes 12, 16, 18, 13, 14 and 17. So here in the third line if you see, now there is no swapping and the list will become 12, 16, 18, 13, 14 and 17. Now here we will compare the third element, that is 18 with the 13. So 18 is greater than 13. So here swapping is required. So in the next step, this 13 will be swapped with 18 and the list becomes 12, 16, 13, 18, 14 and 17. So the same way it will go on or iterate till the list is in a sorting order. In the next slide, we will see a program of a bubble sort. So here an array or a list is taken with the elements 15, 6, 13, 22, 3, 52 and 2. So here the length of the array or a list is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we have printed the message print original list is name of the list, and then a variable n holds length of a list. So n is equal to length of list means n is equal to 7. So it will traverse through all list elements. So here we need two for loops, one outer for loop and the second inner for loop. So this is outer for loop, that is for I in range n, that is for the number of passes we need for sorting this list. Second loop we need for the comparison made in each pass. So the second for loop for j in range will start from 0 to n minus I minus 1. So this expression will ensure that we do not compare the heavier or the greater elements that have already settled at the correct position. So n minus 1 means the number of length of the list minus 1. So each time the comparison is made in one pass, we get the largest number at the end. So next time we may not need to compare with that number. So that comes minus 1. Next we will put here the condition if a list of j is greater than a list of j plus 1, then swap. So here what is j and what is j plus 1? J is the first indexed value and j plus 1 is the value next to that element. And if that value is smaller, then it will be swapped with the first value. So here list of j comma list of j plus 1 is equal to list of j plus 1 comma list of j. So here this we can write in another way also, taking a temporary variable when we swap. So here swapping is done, we can do this way also. So this is the format you need to remember. So we can write this way also, and we can take a temporary variable and then also we can swap the values. So then we print list after sorting and the list. So here the output is list after sorting is 2, 3, 6, 13, 15, 22 and 52. Next is insertion sort. Insertion sort is a sorting algorithm that builds a sorted list one element at a time from the unsorted list by inserting the element at its correct position in sorted list. So here an example is given. So we can see here the elements are 15, 12, 14, 16, 11 and 13. So in insertion sort, what is done, that a list is divided in two sublists. So here you can see like this 15 is, so one we will make sorted list and second sublist will be unsorted list. So here if we divide from the first element, or say this 0 index element is 15. So this 15 is sorted list, and from here index 1, 12, 14, 16, 11 and 13, this is unsorted list. So here what we have to do is, we have to take one element at a time and find the appropriate place to insert this value in this sorted list, sorted sublist. Here what you have to keep in mind, that we are not going to insert simply this element picking from here and inserting here. We will have to keep this element in a temporary variable. And then when this 12 is kept in a temporary variable, then this place is a room or a place, empty room for shifting this element from here to this side. So here you can see that this now 12, the place index value of 1 has become 1 for this 15, and 15 is shifted in this place, and then this 12 is inserted here. So that means when we insert this 12 here, then our list becomes 12, 15, 14, 16, 11 and 13. So now from here, this is the sorted list and this is unsorted sublist. So the same way next element is taken, and then it is also put on the right place. It is placed here before 14. So now this 15 is shifted this side at the place of 14, and 14 is inserted here before 15. So now the sorted sublist becomes 12, 14 and 15, and then 16, 11 and 13 is now unsorted. So the same way we will check the next value and then the last 13 also, and then this way our insertion sort is completed. So here we will have two loops, one outer loop and one inner loop. So in the example you can see here a variable, a list is taken. So a list is holding the elements 15, 6, 13, 22, 3, 52 and 2. So now we are printing here the original list, and then this is the outer loop we are going to start from 1, that is here. This is 0 index and this is index 1. So we will start from 1 and till the end, that is n, length of list. So here 1 to length of list, we will run this outer loop. Here a variable key is taken and a list of I is this value. So the first time I will be 12, and then second time 14, and then 16 and 11 and so on. Another for loop will be there, and that will be decremented. So here a variable j is taken and it will be initialized from I minus 1. So here I is 1, here the element 12, and this j is 0. 0 means index 0. Now here for comparison, while loop is given, so while j is greater than equal to 0 and key is less than list of j. So here when both the conditions are true, then what you do, then the element of j plus 1 will be shifted to list of j, means from here this element will be shifted here. That means list of j plus 1 is equal to a list of j, means the value of this will be shifted here and this value will come here. So it will shift the elements to right to make the room for the key, and j is equal to j minus 1 means then it will check again the next value. It will compare with the next elements, or else if the condition is not true, then list of j plus 1 is equal to key. So the j plus 1 means the incremented value here will be put the value which we have taken in the temporary variable, in the key variable, that will be equal to the j plus 1. I mean, that will be put in the sorted list. Then if you print here, then the sorting list is 2, 3, 6, 13, 15, 22 and 52. So my dear students, here we have completed our insertion sort. Now we will revise the whole chapter. So first of all, Python strings are stored in memory by storing individual characters in contiguous memory location. The index, also called subscript sometimes, is the numbered position of a letter in a string. Dear students, I want you to go through all the key points mentioned here and then so on. Next also, and in this slide also, about tuple, and then about dictionaries, and then about sorting techniques. And in sorting technique, you need to remember in bubble sort that the adjoining values are compared and exchanged if they are not in proper order. So this process is repeated until the entire array or list is sorted. And in insertion sort, each successive element is picked and inserted at an appropriate position in the previously sorted array or sorted sublist. So dear students, we have completed now our Python revision tour 2. Thank you.